What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. It is 3 goddamn degrees outside, y'all. 3. It is. Alright. So check this out. So I had people asking me, hey, Aries, did you see what's going on with Tank Davis? Right? And I'm like, what? It's like, no, nothing new. He said, nah, like he turned down $20 million from the Haney's, and people saying that they believe that Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe won't let him fight. So I didn't hear anything, and then a couple of people started asking me that question, and then conversing about it back and forth. So the way things work, a lot of people just piggyback off of what someone else just did or said, and then they'll make a video and people follow, and they're all like, the one thing about this situation, what they're saying, it doesn't add up, and I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't add up. Okay, this is about accountability. Tank Davis is a fighter that whoever Tank fights always push for Tank to win. Okay? He can fight. Devin Haney can fight. Teofimo can fight. Ryan can fight. All these guys can fight. Okay? Some are better than others, and we want to know who's the best by them getting there fighting, not telling us what they'll do. Show us. Right? But this is about accountability. So I'm saying all that to say this. Even though all these guys can fight, like look at what happened with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, basically, last year, he said after Raleigh got his belt, Raleigh claimed he wanted to fight Ryan. Ryan said, all right, you asked for it, Raleigh, you got it. Then everything went quiet, right? So there was no fight. Then all of a sudden, Devin Haney, he comes and does what he does over against Regis Prograis, when you had all these people that was counting him out, talking about Regis' power was going to be too much. And he went in there and he dominated. Now, I'd like to say as a warrior that fighters are not afraid of each other, but I find it hard to believe with certain guys at certain times that no, I feel like even your favorite fighters, they heart pump Kool-Aid sometimes. Okay, because they can't even give you they don't even care to give their fans an explanation as to why they didn't take a fight. Okay, so now all of a sudden, after Raleigh makes that comment about he wants to fight, Ryan Garcia, and then nothing happens. Now Ryan Garcia says he wants Haney. Then he switches up and says he wants Raleigh. Okay. He caught a lot of flack behind that, and I understand it. Is anybody blaming Golden Boy? Is anybody blaming it? Like, they found a way to, oh, he's a traitor. He's over there training with Floyd Mayweather and all. I mean, it's like everything other than the business at hand is what people are talking about. So now you flip it back to Tank Davis, and every time Tank Davis don't do something, it's because of Floyd Mayweather and because of Leonard Ellerbe. So now what people are saying is that Tank isn't his own boss, and pretty much he got to get the green light from Floyd and Leonard. Okay, so wait, Leonard Ellerbe clearly just stated, okay, look, and he said this several times, okay, Tank called the shots. What Tank wants, Tank gets. So, nobody can make Tank an offer. Tank is the one that make the offers. So if you was offered $20 million, you didn't even respond, and you made no offer to the Haneys. And basically as much shit as Tank talk, all of them talk shit, but as much shit as he talked, you think that he would not deny that if it was a lie? That he would just sit back and let Bill Haney consistently tell people about him ducking $20 million? Can you tell me that Tank is making more than $20 million per fight? So my whole point with that is this whole that Tank is not his own boss. Tank is a grown-ass 29-year-old man, man. What is Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe? Some mafia? We got guns. You fight, we gonna kill you. Like, what? No, what? Look, this is what I honestly believe. I believe Tank has become complacent. If he fight guys like Pitbull Cruz, whether he already stopped Ryan, right? Broke his will, made him quit. I don't think he's afraid to fight any of them. I think that Tank has become complacent with, shit, man, why get my hands dirty over there when I can fight these motherfuckers over here and still make big money? Now, we don't know if Tank is that dude by himself. Like, we know what him and Ryan did, 1.2 million. So we don't know. You know, Ryan's last fight struggled. Okay, so we don't know if Tank is on that level where he can fight just about anybody and he is still going to be a big draw, big numbers. We don't know that. He hasn't fought since the Ryan Garcia fight. But I believe he's just become complacent. You remember when Errol Spence told Terrence Crawford to go get a belt first. Go get a belt. He hadn't done anything in welterweight, right? That was his claim. And then once he got a belt, tell him, go get a belt, then we can fight. He got a belt. Then he goes, Sean Porter got a belt too. It's like, come on, Errol. Like, seriously? And I feel like that's where Tank Davis' head is. Like, he has that exit strategy mentality, even if he's not planning his exit. Like, okay, now let me just chill, see who I want to fight. No, man, I just feel like right now, I feel like that's the space he's in mentally. That it's like, man, it's just about the biggest checks I can get and, being strategic with who I fight, when I fight. He's been silent in terms of denying anything that Bill Haney has said. And pretty much, man, we're not going to sit here and blame Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe for this, man. Like, at the end of the day, the fighter has the last say-so. Plain and simple. Like, what is he going to do? They going to chastise the man? I don't know what it is with people holding grown-ass men and women accountable for what they say, but it's like people don't want to do that. They're blaming it on something else. He's not his own boss. Oh, he got to get the green light from Floyd and from Leonard Ellerbe. They got to tell that. I think that's BS. In terms of advising and saying, hey, man, I think you should this and this and that. You should do this, or maybe you should. I mean, listen. First off, if he's not fighting, they're slowing his money down. So why the hell would they keep him out of the ring? That makes zero sense. Okay? 2, nobody's getting younger. So, I mean, you're only holding up your own career. 3, you put yourself in a position where some of these other top guys can fight somebody and wind up losing. Now it's no longer the mega fight. Look at what just happened with Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Okay, so I don't really understand this mentality of it's somebody else's fault other than the grown-ass man that is accepting whatever terms. You think I'm going to let somebody take food off my plate? Because he's not in the ring with anyone. I don't really want to see him and Pitbull Cruz fight again. Yeah, it was a good fight the first time and all that, but I mean, come on, you already did that song and dance. What's the reason? So, I mean, I just feel like people feel like it's easier to take shots and blame Floyd than to blame the fighter. How are you helping me by just keeping me out? Look, you did what he did with Ryan. Now, we're just going to sit back and just let precious time go by for absolutely no reason. I mean, he went and did his 90 days in jail or whatever. He came back and, okay, let's get things going, right? Let's get back in the ring. And for someone to offer you $20 million, this is why I said y'all can hate all y'all want on Bill Haney, but Bill and Devin, but they're the only ones out there chasing everybody. Like they're trying to make these fights happen. And people want to, play dumb and act like they don't see what the truth is. But while these other guys are sitting back, and I'm telling you, I get so that is so lame when somebody call you out. And you got to resort to talking about how much money you make. Like, what does that have to do with anything, man? I don't care how much money you have. Do you want to fight the guy or not? And that's the whole thing that people overlook. You have the final say so, okay? How the hell Floyd still doing exhibitions and he's sitting up here holding your career up? He's gonna tell you, no, I don't think you should fight. Well, who the hell should I fight, Floyd? Nah, just wait another 2-3 years. Like, come on, y'all. It's crazy. It's not just a Tank Davis thing. It's a lot of these fighters. But I think Tank is one of them that he's just complacent with, okay, let's just say, for example, I don't know what he make a fight. I don't think nobody's going to pay Tank Davis $20 million to fight Pitbull Cruz. I don't think he's at that level where, like Canelo and like Anthony Joshua was, or well, kind of still is. Well, yeah, because it still isn't when you look at it. But I don't think he's at that level yet where it doesn't matter who he fight, he's going to get that $20 million. You know, I don't think he's there yet. I don't know, and I really don't care. Personally, it's just the point of these are grown-ass men and women, and every time something doesn't go right for them, it's Floyd, it's Leonard, it's because of this person. It's because of you. Because if I'm not fighting, then I'm just spending what money I have. I'm juggling around the money that I have. There's millions out there for me to make, but I'm not fighting because Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe don't want me to. Nah, that's stupid, man. That's stupid. And bottom line is, if you're not gonna fight the top guys out there, it will be very easy for your shine to dull. And people start saying, I'm getting sick of this guy, man. He keeps talking shit. Every time somebody has a fight, he wants to jump on X, it used to be Twitter, and start tweeting messages and shit, then take the fucking shit down. You know, well, he usually does that when he says something about Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe. But yeah, you know, they just jump on there when it comes to other fighters and talk shit. They all do that. That'd have been me. I'd have did this to you. I'd have did that. Then the fight doesn't materialize. I mean, you got to stop blaming everybody and start blaming the person involved, the person that's responsible. You can't sit here and tell me that this grown-ass man is being forced to not fight. Look, I can even remember when, some years ago, he was asked about fighting Lomachenko, and his response was like very nonchalant. And it wasn't the first time. Like, I mean, like it wasn't a big deal if they fight. Whatever happened to fighters saying, I definitely want to fight Lomachenko. I want to clean up my division. I want to beat all the top guys right here, right now. So if I do go up and wait or whatever, you know, I cleaned the division up already. You know, or I do it and, you know, whatever top challenges come after that, we take them one at a time. But yeah, it was like no big deal. Okay, so even if you feel like, and I believe Tank has that mentality, like, man, I'll beat these motherfuckers anyway. I'll beat all of them. So it's no real big deal to me. The fans might want to see it, but it's no big deal to me. But here's the thing. People would much rather see you fight a Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. I mean, what's the purpose of fighting Pitbull Cruz again? For what? For what? And the thing about it is when they haven't been in the ring for a while, they always have that comeback, stay busy fight, that, you know, lesser opponent come. And it's like, man, okay, then what? Then what? Because what happens if he fights Pitbull Cruz and then the next fight is not with Haney? The next fight is not with the Shakur Steve. Then what? It's like, we're still going to be sitting here, it's because of Floyd. Yup, it's Floyd and Leonard. No, I don't think that's true. And I believe that Leonard Ellerbe, like even when he said, look, Tank called the shots. What Tank want, Tank get. He's telling you flat out, look. So, in other words, too, along with that, whatever fights are not happening, you can't blame nobody else. It's up to Tank when he's ready to fight. And in terms of him saying that nobody can make Tank an offer, well, yeah, they're calling Tank the face of boxing. He's the A side. He makes the offers. Well, for $20 million, come on, man. You listen. Most of the smaller guys don't make no damn $20 million. Most of them don't. And if I'm pretty sure he hear the things that Bill Haney is saying. So for him to take the time to tweet anything and not address that situation, that what does that tell you? You know, and Bill is out there doing what he's supposed to do. Bill trying to get these fights for Haney. And do you see anybody breaking their neck to fight Haney? Everybody is always talking the same bullshit. And they went from talking about he's boring, or nobody want to see him fight, or I would never fight him. Riley flat out said, I would never fight that guy, man. That guy's, yeah, he's boring, man. Nobody want to see, I will never fight him. Right, you already made an excuse to not get your ass whooped. They know Haney is a problem. So all that, oh, he can't punch, he don't knock nobody out. Yeah, okay, right. He outbox you, outclass you, and make you look completely stupid, like you don't even belong in the ring with them. And you've seen, like, people don't understand, like I always say, experience comes with wins and losses, not just wins. They come from draws, whatever the decision was. So every fight that you have, you should go into the next fight with more experience along with your training. That man was in there with Lomachenko. So everybody want to talk all that, oh, TFA will beat the man, and nobody wanted to fight bullshit. But at the same time, nobody's acknowledging, yo, the dude went in there and went the distance. Him and Lomachenko went 12 rounds. You don't think that that's more experience for this man? You don't think that he gained and earned and learned something from that too going forward? Yeah, these other dudes are sitting out here just talking about niggas is broke, we getting money over here, blah, blah, blah. Care about your money. I don't care about somebody else's financial status. All I'm saying is you guys need to fight. Well, you got to stop blaming grown-ass men, because other grown-ass men sit back and don't want to get in the ring. And I think a lot of these guys in that same position where, like I said, they're already making good damn money, already millionaires. And there's still 3, 4, 5 guys in the division they haven't even touched yet, but they're already multimillionaires. And believe me, let me tell you something, man. If a guy's making $3 million a fight, 2.5 to 3, 4, whatever, yeah, you can look and say, oh, Canelo makes way more than that. Anthony Joshua makes way more than that, right? Certain guys make way more than that. Tyson Fury makes way more than that. Okay, but that's still a lot of fucking money. Okay, imagine 2.5 million to somebody who's never even seen $500,000. So my point, these guys get this money. They had these fights. They live in mansions already. They got money in the bank or whatever else they doing outside of boxing, and they just feel like, shit, man, why not take the easy route and fight this guy? I'll beat him anyway, just like I'll beat him, so it doesn't matter. That's the mentality that these guys have. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna sit here and blame Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather because this grown ass man, won't fight the guys that we want to see him fight. And the thing is, I think Tank beats all of them anyway. But I just said, like I said, I don't think he's scared. I just think he's become complacent. He really just don't care. He don't see these guys any different from the way the fans see them. So I just feel like, in that sense, he's not understanding, but you're doing a disservice to yourself and to the fans. Now in terms of making big money, well, that's all they care about. That's all they care about. It's like big money and things that, there's things they can do to help other people, like, Tank buying his old block back so he can make affordable, housing for people over there, things like that. But I mean, come on, man. And that's a contradiction too. And that's what I'm saying about these guys. I don't want to get into the Muslim thing and all that, but I mean, that's part of it. You're a Muslim, you buying, check this out. You're buying your block so you can help out broke people. Isn't that the fact? Isn't that the case? I'm buying back my old block so I can help broke people. Okay, because if it's not affordable and it's a blue collar area, that means you're not making too much money. So yes, you're helping broke people. Then you go and turn around and shoot at another fighter. Niggas is broke. We got money over here. Niggas is broke. Okay, the people that you're putting in these affordable housing situations, they're broke too. So why would you make fun of somebody or use that as like a reason to not fight somebody? I don't know what it is, man. It's like these fighters make it seem like they have to like you as a fighter to fight you. Like, niggas is broke. They just trying to get money. Yeah, duh. It's called prize fighting. Of course they want money. Who the fuck you think want to get punched in the face and the ribs and the kidneys and all that for free? Of course they want money. Just like you. That's what you do it for. You don't fight for free. So when they use that, when they start talking about money, that's what I'm like. It just turns me off. I don't even want to hear it. That's just an excuse to not fight. That's a duck. And I don't give a shit. I like Haney. I like Tank. I like them both as fighters. Okay? I like them as fighters. But Man, you have not spoken and said why you turned down $20 million. Yeah, it's Floyd's fault. It's Leonard's fault. Nah, I'm not buying that, man. I'm not buying that. And if a fighter, these so-called warriors, are here being bitched around and told what to do, well, they need to grow some balls and man up, because if that's the case, they're not making money off of you. And that I don't understand how that's not only not profitable, but I don't understand how you are okay with being told, oh, I don't think you should fight Devin Haney. Or I don't think you should fight Shakur Stevenson. No, I think that's bullshit, man. I think that's bullshit. I just think that Tank Davis, like I said, he's complacent with where he is. And, you know, he's out here doing what he wants to do. I'm not going to blame no damn Floyd. And I'm not going to blame Floyd Ellerbe. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Tell me what y'all think about Tank Davis' situation and him not responding at all to turning down $20 million from the Haneys. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.